Hello there, St. Johannes. It's Jim and Barbara Debner, and we are making this quick little video to send our warmest greetings as you celebrate 165 years of ministry in the hills of West Virginia.
It's great to see you. We're in the Mitten State in Michigan, and we're so excited and so thankful for the ministry that you have there in West Virginia and the joy it brought us while we lived there.
Indeed. We are sorry that we can't join you personally, and we hope this little video will make up a small part and express our love and concern for you for all these years that we've been apart. But we think of you often. Just a reminder, I came to St. Johannes in 1988, and it was my first call. And I have this little plaque just to remind us of that from the wood of West Virginia, no doubt. But as my first call from 1988 to 1991. We are certainly thinking a lot as I'm closing in 2018 on 30 years of ministry, and it pauses to take some reflection in where we've been. And St. Johannes has been a part of that, and because St. Johannes was that place in which there were a lot of firsts in my life. As a first call, it was my first baptisms, my first weddings, my first funerals, our first Christmas, our first Easter, our first Pentecost, our first confirmation, all those things that go with the life of ministry. Well, it all began with you, and I certainly remember that and know how that your ministry to me has helped to create the pastor that I am. One of the most important pieces of our life that began in West Virginia was the birth of our children, and I wanted Barbara to share with you where our kids are now.
It's so exciting to know that both our children were born in West Virginia, and we're so thankful for the healthy, happy kids that they are now. Joshua is in Seattle, and he's 28. He is getting married to Samantha in August of 2018, and so we'll be having a wedding out in Seattle. We're excited about that. Yeah. And Joshua is so happy in the tech world. He's loving the West Coast. We are excited about Abigail's job in Cincinnati. Abigail's been a teacher for 5 years. She's teaching in the inner city of Cincinnati, Ohio. She has a fiance too. Derek Walton is going to marry our daughter in Cincinnati in June of 2018. Yeah. So we have 2 weddings coming up in 2000.
Not one, but 2.
2 weddings. We're so thankful and so excited about the adults they've become and the life that's ahead for them.
Indeed, indeed. You know, when we think about West Virginia, we certainly remember the horse buck and all the fun that brought to the ministry that was there, and all the work that you did on the parsonage and on the church itself, and Vacation Bible School, and just a lot of fun things that we remember. But more than anything else, I remember your great love for me as I tried to figure out what it meant to be a pastor, but for my family and for my children. And boy, I remember that so fondly now. You know, if there's anything that I can share personally is that when we left West Virginia, we cried all the way to the state of New Hampshire, literally, because you meant so much to us at that time. And we give thanks for your ministry that continues and for the many ways in which the gospel is being proclaimed in the hills of West Virginia, but more importantly, to all the people there that need to hear that good news. And so, we just want to send our love and send our congratulations on 165 years. That's pretty amazing. And to give thanks that we were just a small part of your ministry during those 165 years.
And we pray that there's a lot of work yet to do there in the hills of West Virginia, and that God will bless you and his favor will shine upon you, and that you will find joy and happiness as you continue to proclaim Christ and keep seeking the kingdom as you did when we were there. Amen. Some of the best neighbors we ever had. Thank you for the way that you loved us. Happy anniversary.
Yeah, happy anniversary. We send our love. Bye-bye.